Assalamu alaikum class. Today's topic for GPAT practical is necrosis. So, first of all, what is necrosis? Necrosis refers to a spectrum of morphological changes that follow cell death in living tissue. It results from the progressive degradative action of enzymes on the lethally injured cells. So basically necrosis is due to the degradation action of enzymes. What are the general features? Here we are talking about the nuclear changes. They are karyolysis, pycnosis, karyorexis and ultimately disappearance of nucleus. What happened in karyolysis? There is the basophilia of the chromatin may fade, a change that reflects loss of DNA due to the enzymatic degradation. In pycnosis, there is nuclear shrinkage and basophilia. And in karyorexis, the nucleus undergoes fragmentation and ultimately it disappears. What are the types of necrosis? They are coagulative necrosis, liquefactive, caseous necrosis, fibrinoid, and fat necrosis. What is coagulative necrosis? Basically, in coagulative necrosis, there is preservation of basic outline of the coagulated cell. In this type, denaturation of cytoplasmic proteins occur, but the outline structure remains intact. Here you can see this is a specimen of heart. This is the coagulative necrosis, but the outline of the structure is maintained. The examples are myocardium, kidney, liver, and the solid organs. This is the most common type of necrosis and it results less often from bacterial and chemical agents. Its characteristics of infarcts and the common organs that are involved is heart, kidney, spleen, and the solid organs. Now moving forward to the liquefactive necrosis. It occurs when autolysis and heterolysis prevail over the protein denaturation and the necrotic area appearance is soft and filled with fluid. Basically, it is frequently seen in localized bacterial and fungal infections and in the brain. And this is also an MCQ question that liquefactive necrosis occurs in which part of the body? That is the brain. Now moving forward to the caseous necrosis. Grossly it appears as soft, friable, cheesy material, basically cheesy material appearance in caseous necrosis. If we talk about the microscopic appearance, it appears as an amorphous eosinophilic material with cell debris and the example is tuberculous lesion in which there is granuloma formation. We'll see in further practicals. What happened in fat necrosis? It refers to necrosis in adipose tissue, basically of two types. Enzymatic fat necrosis, due to the action of pancreatic lipase, which causes the release of fatty acids from the triglycerides and form complex with calcium ions to form calcium soaps, which happened in sponification. On gross, it appears as chalky white area due to the sponification. Histological features: there is necrotic fat shows shadow outlines of cell with basophilic stipplings as a result of dystrophic calcification. The other type is traumatic fat necrosis, which is due to the mechanical or hypoxic injury to the fat cells and it occurs in adipose tissue and breast tissues. On gross examination, here you can see this is a specimen of kidney. This is a wedge-shaped pale area of the coagulative necrosis in the renal cortex. And here are the diagrams which you have to draw. This is the caseous necrosis in which there is central area of caseous necrosis and there is Langerhans cells and epithelioid cells and then there is a surrounding rim of lymphocytes and these are the fibroblast cells. So this is the caseous necrosis. You have to draw the Langerhans cells and epithelioid cells. This is the type of necrosis, coagulative necrosis. This is a specimen of, this is the kidney. Here you can see the viable tissue. This is the glomerulus and all the arterioles and area is normal and intact. Here you can see the outline structure is intact but inner structures are distorted. This is glomerulus as compared to the normal structure. This is distorted and this is all the necrotic tissues. So you have to draw all three diagrams and submit it. And there are assignment questions too. Number 1, enlist specific patterns of necrosis and nuclear changes in necrosis. Thank you.